Graded stakes racing continues, and this time we go to the Big A at Aqueduct. It's time for the Woodward Stakes 2024. They're going to be going 1 1/8 miles on Saturday, all part of a big card that includes the Joseph Hurst Stakes and a big day of racing. We've already got a preview up of the Lucas Classic, but let's take a look at this 5-horse field drawn for the Woodward Stakes. But already we have an announcement that K Army, the undefeated Chilean sensation, 10 for 10, is going to be scratched by trainer Belmont. So they entered, took a look at the field. We'll see where K Army comes in. But Skippylongstocking has won the Charlestown Classic 2 years in a row. He enters in off a win. Crupi won the Suburban Stakes earlier this year, and he enters for Todd Pletcher. Todd Pletcher also going with Tapit Trice. The summer of Dylan Davis continues. Tapit Trice, of course, ran in the Kentucky Derby last year, won the Tampa Bay Derby, also won the Monmouth Cup earlier this year. 2 starts in 2024. Mass Parade, the Temperance Hill winner at Oaklawn Park, another one. So a 4-horse field for the Woodward Stakes 2024. Small but mighty, we'll see. Remember, a lot of times in these small fields, you don't get a lot of pace. Let's take a look at the race replays, find out how the horses got here. Starting off, we go to Chucktown, the Charlestown Classic. Skippylongstocking on the lead, trying to make it back-to-back Charleston Classics, and he does that, going pretty much wire to wire. Came into the bend with the lead, drew off on that short stretch at Charleston. So he's a 2-time Charleston Classic winner. Disappointed a little bit in the Whitney Stakes, but comes back here in the Woodward Stakes, a grade 2. Now Crupi won the Suburban Stakes. He's a 3-time stakes winner. Let's go back to the Suburban Stakes. And this was a nice move. Last to first, Irad Ortiz riding him, and Crupi come from behind, picks up the win over Ben Dugan that race. Last time out, closed late and got second in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. Now Tapit Trice, Monmouth Cup win. He was 4th in the JCGC Jockey Club Gold Cup. And, you know, Tapit Trice, let's go back to Monmouth, showed a little bit more early speed here. He's the gray on the lead in the stretch, pulls away to the victory. Then he came back, did not run well in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. Another one to consider is Mass Parade, Temperance Hill Stakes at Oaklawn Park. Here he is, coming from behind, nailing him in the final stride, picking up that win. He's 5 for 22. Lifetime is Mass Parade. Now, K Army was 10 for 10. Entered in the race. They are going to scratch him. They announced on Monday. They drew this field on Sunday. So K Army, we're going to have to wait to see him. The 6 furlong pace. Overall, I'm going to put Skippylongstocking on the lead. You know, I thought maybe K Army could apply a little bit of pressure, but he's scratched now. So now you've got Mass Parade and Tapit Trice. And Tapit Trice just doesn't have the speed to go early. He's going to have to hope that Skippylongstocking maybe slows down that pace. Now, Crupi is not going to get a fast pace. He's going to be pace compromised. Now, small field, he doesn't have to be that far back, but he ain't going to be able to get any cover, and coming from behind at 1 1/8 can be a little bit of a disadvantage for Crupi. So a small field, big handicapping questions as you look at this race. Small field, not a lot of pace in the race. Who is going to have the lead? Who's going to challenge Skippylongstocking? First, Tapit Trice. He's got to move up to that pressing position, and then Skippylongstocking. Is he the lone speed now with K Army scratched? Form, Skippylongstocking, a recent win in the Charleston Classic. Tapit Trice, the Monmouth Cup. Mass Parade, he's a stakes winner. Crupi, 3 stakes wins lifetime. So some good overall form, but right now Skippylongstocking probably comes in with the fastest recent buyers. He did compete in the Whitney Stakes, and that was a big race with a nice field. So Skippylongstocking definitely fits here in the Woodward Stakes, a grade 2. My top selection in the Woodward Stakes for 2024, I'm going to go with Skippylongstocking. Small field, 4-horse race, not a lot of pace. I think he's just going to be on the engine. Exactas, I'm going to play over Mass Parade and Tapit Trice to try to complete that exacta. But we'll see if Skippylongstocking can go wire to wire here in the Woodward Stakes. Now, the juvenile racing season coming up. We've got the Champagne Stakes and the Frizette next week at Belmont at Big A. Keeneland Futurity, Keeneland opens up, and then the American Pharoah Stakes out west at Santa Anita. So Make sure to watch for replays as we get you up to the Breeders' Cup Future Stars Friday. Don't forget free racing picks this week all the way through the Breeders' Cup. If you're signed up, you're good to go. If you haven't signed up, look for it in the description below. We're going to have California Crown picks all the entire card this coming Saturday. The Lucas Classic preview is up. An 8-horse field has been drawn. It does include Rattle and Roll's first start of 2024 and some other proven stakes horses in the Lucas Classic. That's going to be Saturday at Churchill Downs. Now, Skippylongstocking, Crupi, Tapit, Trice, and Mask Parade, that is your Woodward lineup. Who do you like in this race? Leave a comment, smash that like button, and remember, D. Wayne Lucas always says, people have opinions, horses have the facts.